The water and sanitation sector has lost more than 19 billion shillings, which has been reallocated to other programs as the National Assembly approved the second supplementary estimates for the year 2024-2025 financial year. The energy sector is also one of the major losers, with the 8.8 billion shillings being slashed from the budget. This comes as the House approved an overall increase of more than 113 billion shillings in the total budget for the year 2024-2025 financial year.
The country has increased its 2024-25 financial budget by 113.7 billion shillings in meeting the expenditure for the executive, parliament and judiciary.
Approve an overall increase in the total budget for the financial year 2024-2025 by Kenya shillings 113,797,235,344 in meeting the expenditure for the national executive, parliament and the judiciary during the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of the votes as contained in the schedule. As many other opinions say aye. As many opinions say nay. The ayes have.
In the allocations, the water and sanitation sector has lost more than 19 billion. The energy sector, 6.89 billion.
I rise to support the reduction and also note the increase of 350 million for electrification of public facilities and the other increase of 100 million for the installation of transformers in constituencies. This is an item which is long overdue, and I hope once we pass this budget, they'll go with speed to provide those transformers and providing electricity to schools.
And the livestock budget reduced by 1.83 billion. The Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission has also seen a reduction of 120 million shillings in their monies. Forestry also lost 302 million shillings. While various sectors have received an additional allocation, members raised concern, noting that the increase is a lot and should not come in the supplementary but in the annual estimates to deal with only emergencies.
Important that the presidency gives a good example in terms of use of public resources, because what I'm seeing is this office, Honorable Speaker, the presidency is actually getting a lot of increase, while very critical areas, as we'll be seeing as we go down, you see they are not getting increases. So I think they need to balance, because we know what the president does.
Meanwhile, senators have intensified their push for increased funding to counties, arguing that the proposed allocations in the 2025 budget policy statement are insufficient to support devolved functions. While debating the 2025 budget policy statements, senators raised concern about the growing financial burden on counties.
He has recommended setting aside 13.9 billion from the expected collection of RMLF for financial year 2025-2026 and a proportionate amount as a share of the 175 billion to be able to also facilitate county governments.
In the report, Senate Finance Committee has proposed that the county equitable share for the 2025-2026 financial year be increased to 465 billion shillings, up from 387 billion shillings allocated in the previous year. Kamchemenza for Prime Edition.